Yep, yep, yep. So, you know, I'm on here because the most funniest stuff keep on happening. Matter of fact, let me give my shout out, but before I even start, I want to give and pay homage to all the ancestors, all of the ancestral spirits that protected us, that guide us every day, and I also want to say thanks to the Almighty Creator, and I want to give her thanks, and I want to say Ashe. Now, this is what I want to say, and honestly, I've really been sitting back for like what, a week or two. I don't know. You know, I been going through transformations. Let me let this be known. B Miles, I forgive you, brother. I forgive you. I forgive your cronies that you got calling my phone. I forgive all of them. But one thing I want to say when it come down to it, Rod Hayes, I gotta give a shout out to him and Young Elder. Hey, Young Elder, if you ever watch him, I want to say Rahubats. Okay, that's the new YBN greeting. All right. So now, when it come down to it, I studied Dr. York's teachings for years with a brother named William Jolly Bay, um, and a sister named Zen Wombs, who was out in Arizona. A gentleman named Parks Bay, Carter Bay, Jolly Bay. They all taught me and guided me the way I'm at today with the come down to teachings. So I want to give love to Dr. York for showing paths to those that are out here that carry the information. So it's like, Dr. York, thank you for the information that you put out there. Thank you, Dr. Ben, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Dr. Amos Wilson, Professor James Small. You know what I'm saying? All the elders that came before, even Dr. Phil Valentine, Robbie Hemmett, Panic, Sister Myra Moss, Dr. Delbert Blair, just to name a few, just to name some of them. But and all the ones I did not mention, all love to you all. Now, on this journey, we come into a light, the light of knowledge. We come into ways of exposing this year. I really want to say when it's going to happen is this: keep your eyes on everything that surrounds you. Scientists this year is going to start having remarkable discoveries scientifically. Archaeologists as well. Now, they're going to start discovering stuff that many people didn't know about that was already there. Now, I'm going to say this: when it come down to New York's information, you got to get the holy tablets. That's out of print, but it costs a lot of money. That's why I'm giving Young Elder a shout out because he be talking and teaching out the holy tablets. The holy tablets has a lot of information in it. Excuse me for the honking of the horn, y'all. The holy tablets by Dr. York have a lot of information in it that's going on today, and I recommend everybody get a lot of Dr. York old books, not the new stuff. Get them old scrolls. Them old scrolls have a lot of information in it, so you want to get that because it has serious information to help us on this journey. Because right now, what's happening? People walking around sleep. Then you got people that's talking but don't really have an explanation of what's happening. Okay, so I really want to say that when it come down to all of this, man, you got to know what the hell you're talking about. If you don't know nothing about Enki and Enlil, Anu, Nintasag, you don't know nothing about not just Kemet, Atlantis, and so on, just to name a few places, the real Moors. Notice I said the real Moors, the Dragon Moors, the Phoenix Moors, all that. You gotta know all this stuff because then you'll know what the hell's really going on. Christianity itself is only 6,000 years old. The Caucasian, honestly, that race is only 6,000 years old. Latinos, 500 years old. You know, the original people has always been Nubian, or what you consider or called African or melanated people. Now, I want to say me and Rod Hayes talked numerous times, a couple times on YouTube, not YouTube, on Instagram. And I want to say thanks to that brother because one of the things he said was like, real recognize real, brother. And I want people to understand that Rod Hayes know about the teachings of the Orisha and the Loas. He knows about that. And me and him dialogued a little bit. He know the power of that. So that our culture is real powerful and significant. People don't know what we supposed to be using it for. They thinking that people using it to put spells on them, and that's not true. Y'all need to stop being ignorant because before Christianity came and before Judaic Christianity came into existence, there was always the ancient African traditions that we practiced or the indigenous traditions that we practiced. There was not no Christianity. Everybody, it wasn't. Christianity came after. Okay. Now, when you start going into details and start studying stuff like Ifa, Santeria, that's like 100,000-year-old tradition plus. Like Hinduism is like in the thousands, Christianity in the thousands, Islam in the thousands, like the single digit thousands, Buddhism in the single digit thousands. All of them are great. Nobody's not taking that away, but you gotta go to the origin. You gotta start with the origin. Now, when it comes down to the Moors, the adept chamber, that's where you move up into higher levels and you start learning spiritual practices, dealing with the chakras, dealing with uh, how you can use candles to heal the chakras and so on. See, I want to go into more details, but I don't want to touch bases on so much because I don't want people to feel like they're lost on what I'm saying. So it's like you really need to know this science. You need to know this science most definitely because this science is real. It's not fake. And there's so many books I can recommend right now that you can use to protect you. But there's too many eyes and ears that's been calling my phone, still stalking. So this is what I'm going to say. One of the things you can get is books on psychic defense because you have to protect your psyche, protect your energy at all costs, protect your energy, protect your psyche, protect your gifts. Don't let people get in your way. Don't let the low vibrational energies get in your way either because they'll try to get in your way and mess you up. So that's what I want to let y'all know. Please, please start getting that information, reading up on stuff, cross reference on everything that you get, so you can know exactly what you're saying at all times. Don't just get the stuff that I tell you. Look it up. You know what I mean? Look up other information because we're in a time right now where people are just trying to find answers. A lot of them are confused. A lot of them are lost. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be real about everything that we're doing and practicing. And I want to give a shout out to Conjure Queen too. That's my girl right there. I like looking at her videos. She know the deal. You know what I'm saying? She know the deal. I tell anybody, watch her, listen to her. Please. When I'm done with the journey that I'm on, my whole channel gonna change. And when I'm done with what I have to go through, the channel will change, and also you'll see new segments, and also you'll see something else, new platforms. I've been saying this for years, but it's a reason why I'm saying it for years though. So please stay tuned. There's more to come. There's more to come. And most of all, I want to let y'all know I love y'all and keep it going, keep on moving, and keep on striving. Love, peace, light, darkness, supreme balance of the universe. One love to the great mother, one love to the great father of the universe. Bring a supreme balancement. And I want to say Ashe to all the ancestral spirits and all the ancestors that's in the ancestral realm. Thank you. And all love to all of the Orisha. Ashe. Shout out to all the Loa. Ayi Abobo. I'm gone. Take care, y'all.